There comes a moment in every human life when everything feels stacked against you. No support, no backup, no safety net. Just pressure, silence, and pain. You look around and wonder, why does it feel like life is fighting me? You didn't ask for this. You didn't choose this battle. But somehow, you're standing in the middle of it. And this is where most people quit. Not because they are weak, but because they believe a lie. The lie that says, if life is against you, you can't win. Today, that lie ends. Because the truth is this: some of the greatest winners in history won when life was completely against them. Not with luck, not with help, but with something far more powerful: inner fire. When life turns against you, let's be honest, life doesn't always play fair. Sometimes you do everything right and still lose. You work hard. You stay patient. You stay loyal. And still, doors close. People walk away. Opportunities disappear. Dreams get delayed. And the worst part? No one sees your struggle. They only see the silence. They only see the pause. They only see you not winning yet. They don't see the nights you cried quietly. They don't see the battles in your mind. They don't see how heavy your heart feels every single day. Life doesn't just test you physically. It attacks you mentally. It whispers, give up. You're not enough. Others are better than you. This is pointless. And slowly, doubt tries to become your identity. The silent war inside you. Here's what nobody tells you: the real war isn't outside. It's inside you. It's the war between the version of you that wants to quit and the version of you that refuses to die. Every day, these two versions fight. One says, rest, escape, avoid the pain. The other says, stand up, keep going, become stronger. Winning in life is not about defeating the world. It's about defeating the voice inside you that wants to surrender. And when life is against you, that voice gets louder. Because pain amplifies doubt. Why life pressures you the most? Have you ever noticed something strange? Life doesn't pressure everyone equally. Some people walk easy paths. Others walk through fire. And you wonder, why me? Here's the hard truth. Life doesn't pressure the weak. It pressures the ones with potential. Gold is tested in fire. Diamonds are formed under pressure. If your life feels heavy, it's because you were built to carry weight. Ordinary people are given ordinary problems. But extraordinary people are shaped by extraordinary pain. You weren't chosen for comfort. You were chosen for strength. When nobody believes in you. One of the hardest parts of the journey is this: when nobody believes in you. Friends doubt you. Family misunderstands you. Society labels you. They say, be realistic. Know your limits. People like you don't succeed. But listen carefully. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You only need you to believe in you. Most people fail not because they lack ability, but because they lose belief. And belief is everything. Belief wakes you up when motivation dies. Belief pushes you when energy is gone. Belief keeps you standing when everything collapses. Winning without support. Some of the strongest people on earth were built alone. No mentors. No connections. No shortcuts. Just discipline. And pain. If you're walking alone right now, this message is for you. Being alone doesn't mean you're losing. It means you're learning to rely on yourself. And self-reliance creates monsters. When you learn to stand alone, you stop begging for validation. When you stop begging, you start becoming dangerous. Pain is not your enemy. Let me tell you something powerful. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your instructor. Pain teaches you boundaries. Pain teaches you focus. Pain teaches you resilience. Without pain, you stay soft. Without pain, you stay average. Every scar you carry is proof that you survived something that was meant to break you. And survival is the foundation of victory. The moment everything feels impossible, there will be days when you wake up exhausted before the day even starts. Days when your mind feels heavy. Days when your heart feels tired. And life says, give up today. That's the moment that defines winners. Because winners are not created on good days. They are created on impossible days. Anyone can smile when life is easy. But champions are built when life is cruel. You are still standing for a reason. Think about this. Out of everything you've faced, everything that tried to stop you, you are still here. Still breathing. Still dreaming. Still fighting. That is not luck. That is strength you haven't fully realized yet. Life hasn't defeated you. It has been preparing you. And preparation always feels like punishment before it becomes power. This is only the beginning. Right now, you may feel behind. You may feel stuck. You may feel invisible. But this is not the end of your story. This is the training phase. This is the transformation phase. And transformation is always painful. Because the old version of you must die for the new version to be born. Listen carefully. If life is against you right now, good. That means the real fight has begun. That means something powerful is being awakened inside you. That means your breakthrough is closer than you think. But only if you refuse to quit. Only if you decide, right here, right now, that you will not be broken. Because this is how you win. Even when life is against you. Not by luck. Not by shortcuts. But by becoming someone life cannot defeat. There is a phase in life that breaks most people. Not because it's painful, but because it's lonely. This is the phase where your effort isn't producing results. Your sacrifices aren't visible. Your name isn't being called. You're working in silence. And the silence feels heavy. This is where many people stop. Not because they want to quit, but because they feel forgotten. But listen carefully. This phase is not punishment. This phase is preparation. Rejection is a weapon if you use it right. Everyone gets rejected. But not everyone becomes powerful from it. Some people let rejection destroy their confidence. Others use it as fuel. Rejection says, you're not enough. But winners reply, watch me become more. Rejection sharpens focus. It removes distractions. It forces growth. If everyone accepted you, you'd never rise above average. Rejection is painful. But it reveals your hunger. And hunger builds killers. Failure is not the opposite of winning. Let's destroy a dangerous lie right now. Failure is not the opposite of winning. Quitting is. Failure is feedback. Failure is data. Failure is training. Every loss teaches you something that success never could. Success inflates ego. Failure builds character. And character decides how far you go. When motivation disappears. If you failed many times, good. That means you've been brave enough to try. Most people fail once and never stand up again. You're still here. Loneliness builds leaders. There's a reason the strongest people often feel isolated. Growth separates you. Your mindset changes. Your priorities change. Your patience for nonsense disappears. People call it attitude. You call it focus. You don't fit in anymore. Because you're not meant to. Leaders are not born in crowds. They are formed in isolation. When you learn to walk alone, you stop depending on applause. And when applause disappears, you don't collapse. The dark phase nobody claps for. Let me tell you something real. No one claps during the grind. No one celebrates. Early mornings. Late nights. Silent sacrifices. Missed fun. Internal battles. They only clap at the finish line. But the finish line is built in the dark. This phase feels unfair. Because results lag behind effort. But this delay is intentional. Life is checking. Can you stay disciplined? Without rewards? Because if you can, you're dangerous. You don't need motivation, you need discipline. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is mechanical. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline shows up regardless. Winners don't ask, "How do I feel today?" They ask, "What must be done?" Even tired. Even broken. Even doubting. They move. Because progress doesn't care about feelings. And life rewards consistency, not intensity. Pressure reveals identity. Pressure doesn't change who you are. It reveals who you are. Under pressure, weak excuses appear. Strong values rise. When life squeezes you, what comes out? Complaints? Or courage? Excuses? Or execution? This is where identity is forged. And identity outlasts circumstances. The turning point most people miss. There is a moment. Quiet, unannounced, invisible. Where everything begins to change. Not externally. Internally. You stop begging. You stop explaining. You stop proving. You simply work. That moment is dangerous. Because now you're no longer emotional. You're intentional. And intentional people don't lose. You were never meant to be comfortable. Comfort kills potential. Comfort whispers. Later. Tomorrow. Someday. But pain says, now. Pain forces urgency. Pain forces evolution. If life feels uncomfortable, it's because comfort would have ruined you. And deep down, you know it. This is where winners are made. Not on stages. Not in spotlights. Not in applause. But here. In doubt. In fatigue. In struggle. When life is against you. And you still move forward. That's when you separate. That's when you rise. You are not behind. You are being built. You are not unlucky. You are being tested. And those who survive this phase become unstoppable. There comes a moment when something inside you changes. Not suddenly. Not loudly. Quietly. It's the moment you stop asking life for permission. The moment you realize, no one is coming to save me. And instead of breaking you, that truth sets you free. Because now, you take responsibility. And responsibility is power. The unbreakable mindset. Winners don't think like everyone else. When life is against them, they don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" They don't see obstacles. They see training. They don't see delay. They see preparation. They don't see enemies. They see mirrors. This mindset doesn't remove pain. It gives pain meaning. And pain with meaning is survivable. Control what you can. When life feels unfair, focus becomes everything. You can't control people's opinions, unexpected losses, delays, rejections. But you can control your effort, your discipline, your attitude, your response. Winners obsess over what they can control. Because control creates confidence. And confidence creates momentum. Small actions, done daily, with intent. That's how mountains are moved. Your mind is the battlefield. Life doesn't defeat people. Their thoughts do. If your mind tells you you're done, your body follows. If your mind tells you keep going, your body obeys. This is why winners protect their minds. They are careful with what they listen to, who they surround themselves with, what they repeat internally. Because repetition becomes belief. Belief becomes behavior. Behavior becomes destiny. Talk to yourself like your life depends on it. Because it does. When you feel like quitting, let's be real. There will be moments when quitting feels logical. You're tired. You're hurt. You're drained. And the voice says, enough. This is where winners pause. And remember one thing. You didn't come this far to only come this far. Quitting ends pain. But it also ends possibility. And deep down, you still believe in your future. That belief, no matter how small, is enough. You become dangerous when you stop explaining. There's a powerful shift. That happens one day. You stop explaining your dreams. You stop justifying your choices. You stop arguing with doubters. You let results speak. Silence becomes strategy. And when results arrive, they arrive loud. The day life stops being against you. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Life doesn't stay against you forever. One day, something clicks. Momentum builds. Progress becomes visible. But only for those who stayed consistent when nothing made sense. That's why most people never reach this day. They quit too early. But you won't. Because you're still listening. Success doesn't make you, struggle does. When you finally rise, people will say, you got lucky. They didn't see the sleepless nights, the self-doubt, the silent pain, the discipline, the sacrifices. Let them talk. You know the truth. And the truth is, you were forged. Not gifted. Not handed. Forged. This is who you are now. You are no longer the person who breaks under pressure. You are no longer the person who waits for approval. You are no longer the person who needs perfect conditions. You are becoming someone else. Someone calm in chaos. Someone steady under stress. Someone unstoppable under resistance. Life can push. But you push back harder. Final message, goosebumps ending. If life is against you right now, good. Because storms don't come to destroy strong ships. They come to test them. And you were built for rough waters. So stand up. Even if your voice shakes. Even if your hands tremble. Even if your heart feels heavy, stand up anyway. Because this is how you win. When life is against you. Not by avoiding the fight, but by becoming someone who cannot be defeated.